December of 2021, I started getting some severe headaches, which I hadn't ever really encountered before. After probably about 3 weeks, visited a doctor to see what was going on, and they really couldn't tell me. They didn't know what it was either, so they kind of sent me on to some specialists to get tests done, MRI, CAT scan, and eventually I had some issues with my eyesight as well too. I started to see double and things like that too. And finally they came up with a diagnosis called low brain pressure. I had continued to be active just like I had been in the past, running, biking, and playing soccer as well too. Happened to play that every Saturday night at the Y. It just so happens that one of those nights I ended up taking a shot to the back of my head, a ball, something that happened to me regularly in the past, but it hit the back of my head and it just hit in the right place that sent me straight to the ground. I got knocked out, had a concussion, so ended up going to the emergency room. I had a hemorrhage on my brain at that point in time, which they blamed on the combination of the hit and the low brain pressure. Moved the chair back to the space where I can transfer into my wheelchair. And that's lightning fast. I was given what was called a blood patch. They stopped the bleeding. The blood patch was successful. I went home in a couple of weeks and was recovering. About a month later, it would have been March at that point, I started to slur my speech one evening and I couldn't feel my arm, and so I was rushed to the emergency room. They gave me a second blood patch right away. Unfortunately, that pinched some nerves in my spinal cord, left me paralyzed from the waist down, and that started my journey, realizing I was disabled at that point in time. Obviously, part of recovering is trying to become active, but I wanted something that would just let me kind of run my own schedule again, like I had done in the past. So go to the gym, run on the track, get in the pool. Where can I do that? That makes sense now that I'm disabled, and that's Turnstone.
Any guy, just yours? Well, how about yourself?
Oh, my passions are soccer, and doing things outdoors, I guess. That would include swimming, and I used to be able to bike and run and sail, kayak, stuff like that. That's some little trinkets that I've gotten over the years here. So first, my younger self, captain of the track team back in 1987. This one's 2002, so this must have been one of my first triathlons. I did it in Columbus, Ohio. 2010, that might have been my first half marathon ever. This was the mini marathon in Indianapolis. So I've since done a couple, but I'm going to try and do a half marathon again this year in my chair. So we'll see what happens. So here's the. So actually, this is for Fitness. This was within 10K. One of my first races back in the wheelchair. Finding out what I can do is a new journey for me, I guess, from that point of view, because I'm not sure if I can even do that anymore. And now I'm finding out that I can. The many opportunities I have at Turnstone to participate in is getting in the pool, and so swimming and physical therapy that are in the water, as well as the weight room, so lifting weights and doing aerobic type things on the machines. Also using the track, which is great indoor when it's inclement weather outdoor. Jessica's been my personal trainer. She assists me twice a week in doing activities that I probably would be unable to do myself.
John came through the doors and was like, "Hey, I am looking for a personal trainer." And I said, "Okay, let's do it." And we've been together ever since.
So Jessica's been very good, not only kind of adapting some of the exercises to so that I can do them, but then also coming up with new ones to challenge me as well too. So once again, she's finding ways to hurt me. They allow the individual to be as physically active as they want to be. Yet if you want to be more serious about it, they'll be more serious about it as well too. So I don't think there's this push that you need to be the world's greatest. But I think there's the opportunity to say you can be the world's greatest if you want to be. It goes beyond that sense of, employee to community. Socially, she understands what being physically active means to me, and so helps to encourage that.
You ready?
Yep.
Which last one?
Yep. Last one.
Okay, you go.
Is there? I'd swing at it.
Okay.
I'd swing at it.
Thank
And that's what I think is important. Is to keep having the same goals and dreams that you've had in the past. It's just knowing it's a different journey to get there.
But working out is working out. I mean, I think there's a very similar satisfaction to working out and spending time in the wellness center, just making sure that I get stronger.
I was able to receive a new hand cycle, very similar to the one I ride here at Turnstone. Not only did I write that grant, but also Jessica was instrumental in creating a letter of recommendation. And so that opportunity allows me to get back a little more of what I used to have. I think the general public needs to be aware of all the things that Turnstone does, because you're one ball in the back of your head a minute away from needing to use Turnstone. I used to be able to rely on myself to do it all myself, and I can't rely on myself anymore. I can do what I can do, but I can't do it all. And it's tough to say that, but it's easy to know that the folks at Turnstone are there for me. So it's kind of a difficult situation to be in, because I keep wanting to be that solo guy, that loner, but I need the community that's here. It makes it that much easier, I guess, to try to know you have folks that are really rooting for you and pulling for you. Being a part of Turnstone, anything's possible, especially, when they're creating the possibilities for me.